Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bleed, which is a Let's Play. Let's get that robot. Mission 3! Infiltrate the high-security complex to disassemble White! Oh, good. Now, the weapon I ended up choosing was, drumroll, the revolver, which I'll be using for the majority of the level. Now, I don't have that much experience with any of the secondary weapons, and it's not even really appropriate to call them secondary weapons because there's almost 20 of them and you can use them in whatever configuration you like. You aren't taped down to the twin machine guns. Now, the strength of the revolver lies in its ability to ricochet bullets off walls and get to enemies that are hard to reach. It is your toothbrush of choice. But, DPS, pound for pound, it doesn't do as much damage as the twin machine guns. And actually, I haven't found an enemy in the game that does, but let's try and make this work. Get a trick shot or two. Yeah, like that. Use bullet time to dodge these lasers efficiently, and, meant to do that. I wanted to show you what happens. It summons a horde of these things. And the more you know! Moving on. So the one thing I really like about this level is everything! Like, this is my favorite level in the game. I like to cuddle up with it at night and whisper in its ear. Seriously though, I believe this level showcases everything that's great about this game. And then I'm gonna marry it. Alright, that aside, get away from this laser. It's kinda tight. It's kinda tight getting through here. Don't worry, I'm used to getting out of tight situations. That's what I do. Ride the elevator. Not your elevator, my elevator. That's a joke, son! Okay, let's fight these guys. They're coming in. They're coming in fierce. They're coming in hard. On my Tango, on my Foxtrot, on my Johnson. They're coming on my Johnson, people. It's too... Okay, the revolver has too slow a fire rate to fight these guys, so I need to deal with this. I don't have time for this. I'm late. I've got a Pilates class. I've got to see a guy about a horse. This is not the time or the place for nonsense. It is, however, the time and place for the Spider Corps. Pilot Unknown. Pilot Unknown, I'm getting a little sick of this. We gotta stop meeting like this, bro. Furthermore, kinda jelly. Where do you get all these awesome vehicles? And do you know how to parallel park them? Anyway, his attacks are pretty simple to dodge. He fires some bombs. When he really fires some bombs quickly, you need to use bullet time to get out of the way. There's just no other way around it. Sometimes he'll jump the platform, which is annoying. But the bullet spray is easily seen, easily dodged. It is not a problemo, as Alf would say. Anyone remember Alf? I do. Yeah, no, dude, red buttons, always good. Okay, not so good. Sorry about that, I was being too awesome for commentary. This is White. His attacks are annoying. He uses a lot of missiles. Just all of the missiles. He bought them all from Kmart, and it's just whatever. Let's not talk about that. The only way you can damage him is when his shield is not exposing his body, which isn't very often. The good news about this fight is he telegraphs all of his attacks, so this is probably one of the easier boss fights, but it's also one of the flashier. As you can see, I'm looking like a stud fighting this guy. God! Look at how amazing I'm doing. This is fantastic. I should put this on YouTube! Anyway, because the shield gets in the way so much, this fight feels longer than most. And it's also one of those fights where bullet time management is very important, because unlike Gibby and Stu, you have to switch between offensive bullet time and defensive bullet time on the fly. You actually kind of have to do both at the same time, and that is tricky. You'll get it though, don't worry. I believe in you. You have my full undivided support. A dead robot in the hand is worth two in the bush. I think I heard that somewhere. Hey, robots have feelings too, Rin. Don't be like that. Let's go to the store, even though you don't deserve it. Definitely want to get a health upgrade, always. Now you guys also wanted me to get the shotgun. I heard you. Buying it. We'll use it in the next level. Worry not. I'm a benevolent deity who plays video games with the internet. I really want this katana. Give it to me! Alright, let's just go get the racer. Mission 4! Crash the charity race between the bullet train and Bunny Rocket! That is a rad name. Alright, let's switch to the shotgun right away. So here we go. Yeah! Now, the shotgun is pretty much what you would expect. It has a slow fire rate, very powerful damage. It goes a little bit farther than you would expect. If anything, it's more of a mid-range spread gun. And I don't like it. That's mostly because I'm really bad with it. I don't think it's a bad gun. Although it is only 300 points, you know, get what you pay for. So no action is action-y without a train level. And that is exactly what we have. And from time to time, between the swaths of enemies, sometimes the train will enter a tunnel. And if you're on the higher ground when it does so, you take a lot of damage. You don't die immediately, but you may as well. So I'm going to avoid that. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm going to do. Now unfortunately, I'm so consumed with trying to get these shotgun kills that I'm not paying attention to the bullets coming at me. And that is bad news bears. So maybe I'll switch it up a little bit. Okay, that didn't help. Whatever. Look at how beautiful the scenery is in this level, guys. Just don't pay any attention to how badly I'm doing. Oh, great. The scenery goes to tunnel as soon as I try to divert attention. I see how it goes, Bleed. I see whose team you're on. That's fine. By the way, using the shotgun in these tight corridors, really great idea. Bad, oh, hey, yeah. But I made a promise to you guys, and I'm a man of my word. I'm a mantis of my word. My word, that's a mantis. Alright, so you could probably outrun this thing just by, like, stopping short of it, but I like to use bullet time. Can you blame me? Mantis Core, pilot unknown again. Really, buddy? Really? What are you, stalking me on Facebook? Is that what's happening? It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Anyway, the Mantis Core has some pseudo-bullet hell attacks. He likes to stab you with his knife hands. Granted, if I had knife hands, I would probably do that too. Now he's got one more attack in his arsenal that I haven't seen him use yet. I don't know really how to get away from it. It's basically this, but much bigger bullets, and he sweeps them across the screen. I don't know what to do. It's got me all in a tizzy. I guess I don't have to worry about it. Later, pilot unknown. You pilot junk. Haha, got him. Got him good. Well, gee, that's a ship that looks like a bunny. Good on you. There doesn't really seem to be anything to fight. I stand corrected. There doesn't really seem to be much to fight, so this section is all about staying away from the bullets. Which isn't terribly difficult, especially if you use bullet time. That was beautiful. Someone applaud me. I need applause. Now you could be super fancy and stay under the ship and be all like, hey, look at me, no bullets ever hit me ever. But I'd rather stay in front of them and not get hit by everything. I'm crazy. That's boss music. And it should be boss music because Bunny Rocket is one boss of a lady. She's super fast, she speeds all over the level, and the only way you can hit her while she's doing this is by using bullet time. Which I don't personally recommend. Again, being defensive in this fight is actually more valuable than being offensive. With the exception of one attack, which I will point out. The main thing you'll be doing during this fight... Crap. The main thing you'll be doing in this fight, other than getting hit by her ship, is trying to find a path through the bullet storm that she makes. Which is easier said than done, but I'm having a very unlucky run of it. Especially right now, bullet time's out, I got hit by stuff. You know what to expect from me. Ugh, just everywhere I happen to be. So when she's doing this, when she's doing that, that's the best time to slow down and attack her. Well, I think I handled everything there pretty well. That was awful. Awful! But the show must go on. And I am its conductor. Cute is a really self-conscious button. The army? I'm starting to think Rin's not much of a hero. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you in the next installment of Bleed. And if there's anything in the shop you think I should use, let me know. 3, 2, 1, go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's fuck. Let's just do that. How about it? God damn it.